Hey everyone, Christian from RackNerd. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to choose the best hosting provider you can. So by the end of this video, you're going to know what qualities to look for in your hosting providers to not only get the most out of your hosting, but to also be safe and secure. Whenever it comes to hosting providers, making an informed decision is not only important, it's actually crucial. Which brings us to our first tip, which is make sure that the hosting provider that you're going through is a actual registered company. Another good thing to check for is to see if their office space is actually verifiable, to see if they actually have a public office space. So the first thing that you can do is you can actually check to see if your hosting company is a registered company by going to their website. Usually down towards the bottom, it's going to tell you what their actual name is. And then you can search that. And your goal is to find out if they're actually an LLC or a C Corp, a sole proprietorship, or whatever else. You want to find out that they are an actual company. Once you actually find the company's documentation on this, you can actually find it also through the Secretary of State website. What you'll find is that 99% of hosts out there, this is the case. They're mostly all going to be registered and you're going to be good. But it always helps to take that extra 10 minutes to just make sure that they are. It could really help you not lose a bunch of data or give a bunch of data of yours away for free. It's a security thing, and it is very good to do. Now, RackNerd also has a real office space. While there is nothing wrong with having a remote team, it's at least comforting to know as a consumer that the company you're wanting to work with has a real presence with real staff working on site. That can translate to more streamlined and organized responses to your support requests. Number 2, does that provider offer 24/7 support? Now, to validate that they do have 24/7 support, you can do a couple of things. The first thing you can do is create a ticket and check out their response times to you and check reviews online to see how their support is. You always want to pay attention to what other customers say about a certain company's support overall. Can they be reached on the phone? How quick is their response time? All of these things are very important. Also, some hosting providers will actually have their hours that you can get support posted on their website, so you can find it easily that way too. Number 3, what is the data center location? Choosing a premium location is very important. It can actually offer you a lot of benefits for your website. The most major internet hubs are actually in very large cities, so having a data center around a large city can be extremely beneficial for your company, and it can cause your website to load faster, as well as a number of other benefits. And we, RackNerd, actually have 20 plus data centers out there, so you're actually able to go in and choose which data center you want your website to be hosted on. So we provide ultimate coverage. If you're in the market for shared or reseller hosting, you would want to make sure that the hosting provider has the control panel that you're looking for. Do they use something like cPanel or an alternative like Direct Admin? If this information isn't clearly on their website, make sure that you actually contact them before purchasing anything so that you know what the control panel is. At RackNerd, we use cPanel, which is an award-winning control panel for the back end, and we use that cPanel for shared and reseller accounts alike. And number 5, are plans scalable? Now, while you may start small with a shared plan, small website, not a lot of traffic, as you grow, you want to make sure that you find a provider out there that you can actually rely on and continuously upgrade your services from a small site to possibly a VPS if needed, or even a dedicated server. For example, at RackNerd, we actually offered shared VPS and dedicated servers. So no matter what your website size is, RackNerd has a solution. And if you start small with us, you'll be able to go from a small shared hosting plan all the way up to a dedicated server if needed. If you're looking into a hosting provider that can possibly give you all of that, then that's great. However, if you're looking into a hosting provider that only offers, say, shared hosting or only offers dedicated server hosting, you probably want to find somebody else unless your website is already massive or you don't ever plan on getting bigger or adding onto your website a lot. The reason why is because let's say that you start with a company that offers only shared hosting. Whenever you get big enough, what you're going to have to do is either hope that they'll expand and let you do a VPS or a dedicated server, And the only other alternative is that you're gonna have to migrate your site from whoever that hosting company is over to somebody else. So there you have it, the top 5 qualities for picking your web hosting company. Now there certainly are other things to keep in mind. However, in our opinions, these are the top 5. And they're a really good starting point for new people who just wanna start researching web hosting. If you're in the market for a reliable web hosting provider who actually cares about their customers and clients, then be sure to take a look at RackNerd. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.